and another operation to lift up this and to lift up that. How long is going to stay by us, People after 120, whatever is counted is how good person she was. What good deed she did to other people. Not how long were her nail polish, or what color was it, or how young she looked, or I don't know how many times she went to the gym. This is not what counts by people. What counts is their spiritual life. What did you do? Do you have a good name? Okay? The good name is when you do kindness to other people, when you care about them, when you build a nice family, when your children go your way, also your way that your parents and your grandparents went. This is things that are eternal. These are things that stay forever. So he tells Benji, as it comes down, maybe think about this, it really hit him, and he decided that he wants to become more spiritual, because materialistic things, they don't last. What lasts is spirituality. So another thing that I wanted to mention you about Avraham Avinu. It says that when guests came to Avraham Avinu, they appeared to him. They were angels. They appeared to him as a captain of a sheep, as a baker, and as an Arab. 3 types of people looked to him like, again, a baker, a captain of a sheep, and an Arab. This is how they looked to him like. And one of the rabbis explained something very, very nice, because who cares how they look like? I asked you before, were they doctors, were they lawyers? No, he helped everyone, right? When God created the world, he wanted to create the human being. He asks his angels, should I create a human being? They say, why do you need this headache? He's a troublemaker. He won't leave anything there. He needs to make a revolution. He needs to make things. He changes the atmosphere, the ozone, he cuts trees, he does stuff, he will make pollution, he will make the atom bomb, people are going to fight, Why do you need this for? It's a whole big headache, and it's a troublemaker, and it's a lot of problems. You don't need this. Hashem tells them, they say, "Ma enosh ki tizkeronu." They look at the generation of Enosh. He said, "Don't look at these generations of the older gen. Look at the generation of Avraham Avinu. I want to create the world just for people. The sample is Avraham. Look at him. I want people like him. And even if it's just only one person, the whole world is worthwhile to create it just for this type of a person." When these 3 angels are coming to Avraham, they were the angels that opposed the creation of a human being. And now they come and they check and they see that Avraham Avinu gave so much effort to host them. He killed 3 whole animals, cows, just to give them the tongue, with the special spices and special sauce and everything. See? And he prepared food for them. Now in the desert, it's not easy to have all these things, to have water. Here in the town, it's easy to get water. How much is water? But over there in the desert, it's a whole big deal to have water and to host them and to take care of them. So the captain represents the sea, the ocean. The sea is 70% of the world, is more of the land even. And the baker represents the people who live in the world and do business, And the Arab represents all these deserts and people who live in lonely places that there's nobody around. And they see, all these people, all these angels, that they were responsible to the world. They see that it is worthwhile to create such a person as Avraham Avinu, because this is a person that makes a difference. This is a person that is not only busy with himself, he cares about other people. There was this man that he was a Bukharian man. He was a very, very rich man back in Russia. And he didn't keep his money to himself. He donated a lot. Whether it's for mikveh, whether it's for synagogues, whether it's for needy people. He kept giving money. He earned a lot of money, but also gave a lot of money. Time of the revolution in Russia, he felt that something is going to change. He collected as much acid that he could, and he wanted to move from Russia to, now he had a choice, either to go to Europe or to America, which he could continue making a lot of money, but he decided that he wants to go to Israel. Now, as he comes to the airport, and they ask him where he's going, he had to tell them that he goes to Israel. You want to go to Israel? So probably you're against us. Probably you have things to hide. They check on all his stuff, and they see that he has a lot of diamonds, money, gold, stuff. They take everything from him.
Wow.
He comes to Israel penniless. Wow. Penniless, he was such a rich man. So they tell him, why did you choose Israel? You had to go to America. You had to go to Europe. Why Israel? He says, no, I wanted to go to Israel because I believe in Israel. This is our country. This is our forefathers. They all, I believe in Israel. I want to go to Israel. Spirituality, Torah, this, that. So he comes there. And sometime later, he married off his daughter to this yeshiva boy that we mentioned before that sits all day and learns. And they tell him, why are you so crazy? You know, this son-in-law of yours won't be able to support you, won't be able to give you money, won't be able to help you or to your daughter. Why do you need a yeshiva boy? He says, this was my wish. I wanted somebody that learns Torah. I want to continue the legacy of the family. And I want to tell you that you think that I lost my money and I lost everything. No, I just gained from this. He tells them, I learned from Avraham Avinu what's important in life and what's not important in life. Avraham Avinu for me is a whole big role model. I learn from him. I want to be like him. It says Hashem berach et Avraham bakol. What does it mean bakol? Hashem tested him in three ways that he elevated himself. Bechol levavcha, ובכל נפשך ובכל מודך. Every day when we say Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad, we say ואהבת, you should love Hashem with all your heart. Okay? We have good inclination, we have evil inclination. The good Yetzer Tov tells us, love Hashem, be good, do good things, do mitzvot. The evil inclination tells us, don't do mitzvot, you don't need this, run after that. Okay? So Avraham loved Hashem with his two inclinations. Bechol nafshecha, even though somebody comes and kills you, I still love Hashem. And that's what happened to Avraham constantly. People come to kill him, they suppress him, do all kind of troubles to him, and he kept loving Hashem. Uvechol modecha, with all your money. Avraham, how much? Oh, he gave, and he loved Hashem. Okay, even if people will take money from him, even he didn't care, and Hashem blessed him with all these things. So Hashem blessed him with all, and he did this with perfection. Avraham Avinu, it says that when he wanted to marry off his son, his only son, his son was given to him after hundreds of years of waiting for this son. Now, when he wants to marry him off, he calls Eliezer, his student, and he tells him, go and find a wife for my son. It says that he gave him v'chol tuv adonav beyado. All whatever Avraham possessed, he gave to Eliezer so that he's going to find a wife for his son. What is v'chol tuv adonav beyado? Some people say all his assets, all his money, all his jewelry, all his golds and diamonds and everything. But not only this. All his ambitions, all his achievements, all his spirituality. Avraham gave everything to Eliezer so that he will find a good wife for his son. Basically, he wants his son to continue the legacy of himself. Avraham is not just a person that came to the world and disappeared. No, he wants to create a whole dynasty of holiness, a whole dynasty of great people, that his son will be a great person himself too, and his grandson, and his children. And this, whatever determines what we are in this world is our kids. In the secular world, people ask their children, what you're going to be, when you're going to get older, what you're going to learn. By us is what type of a person you will become. Okay? Because the legacy of the family is the most important thing. Jewish continuity is the most important thing. It says about Avraham Avinu, Ki yada'ativ, Hashem wanted him, okay, to continue the legacy of this Jewish nation. Ki yada'ativ למען אשר יצווה את בניו ואת ביתו אחריו ושמרו דרך השם. Why do I want Avraham to continue to be this great person? Because I know that he's going to inherit to his children all whatever he learned. He's not going to keep it to himself. His children are going to be the same exactly like him. And this is, girls, is our biggest nisayon. Nisayon is test in this world. We are living in America. America is such a comfortable place. Baruch Hashem, people have money. Baruch Hashem, people have wealth. Baruch Hashem, people have good positions. You learn. You're able to get educated. You're able to build families. You have children, and your children, they also continue to college and everything. But beside this, what type of people they will become? If you teach your children to stay Jewish, loyal Jewish, meaning their values, the Torah teaches us certain values, so you were able to succeed in this world. This is what Avraham Avinu teaches us. Because whenever his son continued, Yitzchak, be like his father, this is when he knows that he made his mission in his life. He didn't care how much money people are going to take from him, what he's going to lose, where he's going to stay in the world, he's going to be in this town or in that town. When he knows that his son is going to continue his legacy, he made his mission in this world. So I bless you, Bezat Hashem, that you're going to have such a good children that are going to continue the legacy of your parents, of your family, because you come from very, very important, good families. Bezat Hashem. Bezat Hashem. Hashem shouldn't test you in this hard nisyonot of health and parnasa and hard children to educate and also all kind of doubts in emunah, which is faith. Hashem should always give you the strength to continue to strive, to continue to build good families, to continue educating your children. Bezat Hashem, we'll see the Mashiach soon, Bezat Hashem. The Beit HaMikdash, the third temple, is going to be built, Bezat Hashem. We're going to have just happy days, just good days, Bezat Hashem. All the best. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Questions?
Okay.